يا رياح العزم إنا لا ينال الضعف منا همة ترقى المعاني نصلها لا يتثنى كالجبال الشم عزما ما فترنا أوهنا نقتفي.
I had to grab an electric chair. We saw a case a few weeks ago. Mona Ali, she had bandages around the feet. You couldn't really see the extent of the infection, the extent of the injury. I'm telling you, if you see it, you're gonna cringe. It's gonna be not a good scene to actually post. But she actually had to get her feet amputated, and now we're gonna get an electric chair and we're gonna go deliver to her all the way in Alexandria. So we got a chicken roll, first meal of the day, halfway through, 1 hour and a half. This guy's right in my face, so I'm looking like I got a fat nose. It is what it is. Sandwich is banging. Grab a noodle. He looked at me. I looked at him. And he just knew that I'm thinking the same thing. Let's hit a noodle. So I just got to Iskandariya. We're after picking up Dr. Ibrahim, what is that? Ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan wa sahlan. And now we're on our way to the hospital to see a few cases, inshallah. This man's been left in the emergency by his children. And he's been waiting for surgery for the past 15 days. Reason why there's no surgery is because there's no money. The guy's just rotting away, man. Wallahi. Tell me about the smell.
Bro, that was diabolical.
Tell me about the smell. Just the smell itself will make you
Feel it in your guts.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you should be having masks. Just even taking the sniff, my whole body just feels itchy already. Obviously.
So you see cases like that, you just say, I have no problems. Alhamdulillah, I have no problems. All my problems are zero. They are nothing. I have no problems. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I just can't get over how bad that situation was. I think it was a bit reckless just going in there with no masks, no protection, nothing. Could have been like very infectious. The doctor himself was paranoid, and then we're just going in there like, no, let's just see this hala. Next case, I want to bring a heater and a water filter, so we're gonna get that real quick. We're gonna check up on the sister that got her leg amputated. Of course, we got the electric chair. The thing is, the cousin that got amputated, she's moved in with this lady, Sabrine, who's also looking after her uncle. SubhanAllah, this lady was looking after her mum, then started looking after her uncle, now her uncle's cousin. Mad. So مشيها. شو الأخبار؟ كويس. السلام عليكم. الحمد لله على السلامة. جبنا لك كرسي متحرك. فتقدر إن شاء الله تقدر تتحركي بيه وأنت متركة.
You know, one thing that we're afraid of is that we give them this and then it ends up getting sold because they can make some good money out of it. So what's important is that we give them this, then we give them support as well. We give them monthly support, so then they're not in a sticky situation where they're gonna have to sell this, so then they can support themselves, as in pay their rent, get their food, because this is very, very valuable. This is very, very expensive. It'll probably last for like 10, 15 years. The guy, Ammi Faraj, was so emotional that he saw the beach for the first time because there's this, because you guys facilitated this through your donations. He was almost crying from happiness. The last time we came here, his tongue was very heavy, but he's able to speak again. I'm understanding him a bit better. Obviously, it's still heavier than usual, but I can give and take. So now we're just going through the bills, see what we can help with. You know how we found this case? We found this case through my dad. So he's like, let me send a quick message to your father. But I don't know if he's gonna understand the thing or not, but I'll probably have to translate for him. We got the filter, we got the electric chair, we got the heater. Made sure everything's good. Some extra costs have come in the way, some visa situations, some physiotherapy, some medications, some bills. We're gonna look after that one too. Bro, it's so nasty, bro. Oh, got all this water all over me. We're allowed in with our shoes, we have to take them off. خليها ساكتة. Where's your hat?
اخبار
ازيك عامل ايه؟
لازم نصور انا
شنو جوابات تدير فيه انت؟ زبين لك مداد.
كنا ماخدين صف كامل بالدور الرابع في مدرسة جنب مستشفى ناصر. كنا عاملين مكرونة، خلصت من الأكل ووقفت، فأجت رصاصة من كواد كبتر في الكتف اليمين، فالدبابات دخلت رمت القذائف، خلص نزحنا من المكان، عرفنا إنه هو مش آمن. ضلت في المستشفى 28 يوم محاصرة، خلينا عندها ما يبقيها قيد الحياة، تمر ومية بس، مش عارفين عايشة ميتة. صار عندها قرحة من الدرجة الرابعة واصلة العظام لأنه ما بتتحركش.
They don't know if she's fully paralyzed, they don't know if she's not. The IDF prevented her from getting treated for around 28 days straight, so she got bed sores. Now she's just been awaiting treatment. And that's why they got extra emotional when we told them that we're gonna look after the x-rays, we're gonna get her to see a specialist. Listen, this lady was wearing the same diapers for 7 days. Takhayl. Bed sores all the way up to her bone. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Every time you think you've seen a bad case, you see something that just completely surprises you.
السلام عليكم. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
اللهم بارك. السلام
ما شاء
عليكم.
الله ما شاء الله.
تعبت كون نايم بصير عندي ألم، المهدئات اللي باخذها على الفاضي، مشي مش عم بعرف امشي. بصراحه يعني انا فقدت الامل لغايه ما الله يعني سبحان الله وتعالى يعني بعتني على بوتيك كنت مسجل فيه، فيش اسبوع ولا اعطاني رقم الدكتور زياد ومشيت الامور وتعرفنا على الشباب الحلوه والطيبه.
So I was with Rabia, he was flexing on us, doing his different acrobatics. It's mad because when we saw him maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, he was in bits, he couldn't even take a few steps. And he's had this for a very long time, but then obviously it's been exacerbated and made so much worse after the war. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. He was a bit spooked out before the surgery, he's a bit emotional. We kind of wanted to back out last minute, but we said, look, it's paid for, you're gonna have to do it. And now he's delighted, alhamdulillah. Makarona bakka, essential. Go to a Libyan restaurant in Egypt. And then, batatan battan, because this guy عنده الكريشة هذه لازم يعبيها. الله أكبر الله أكبر. Serious. Crying about a haircut this whole time. تعال صالون. يلا. السلام عليكم. Oh, you're gassing this guy up now. Third case of the day. Light work. تفضل كيف تصير؟ أهلا وسهلا، كيف حالك؟ شنو أخبارك؟ جاي من المدرسة؟
Oh, that reminds me of my خوالي scarf. مش خوالي.
Yeah, my aunties.
My auntie scarf.
Now you're rich, huh? صار from the bar now we're here. This case is kind of complicated. This lady's from the north of Gaza. She got hit due to an airstrike. She had a sharp nail come in through one leg and the other rib, muscle, bone, nerves. She sat in the European hospital in the south for around 5 months because no one really adhered to her needs. The bone just rotted away. So then when they went in for the operation, they found that instead of 3 centimeters of bone being rotted, they had to take away like around 5 centimeters. And yeah, it's just been hectic from hospital to hospital, from place to place. We're going to do what we can. We're going to first of all put her through a specialist. It's going to be 3 doctors in one surgery. One's going to be rebuilding the nerves in the leg, the other the muscle, and the last one's going to be trying to connect whatever bone he can. But alhamdulillah, this has been made possible through your donations. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and reward every single one of you. Alright, we're back. This is the famous hospital. Listen, this doctor, Allahumma barik. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the shafi first of all. Second of all, you need some skillful hands. This doctor right here, genius. Tabarak ar-Rahman. We're going to remove the platine now, and then it's going to change to a different type, and the surgery is going to be in half an hour, inshallah. So we're getting the news that the brother that we saw in Alexandria who had the infection all the way up to his knees, now it's gone past and it's literally near his torso. They're trying to amputate his foot because the infection is going to keep traveling up and he's going to get organ failure. He's not willing to get amputated, so they tried the first day, he fought them. Tried the second day, he fought them. They said they're going to try it with him again. His kids, they came to obviously sign him off so he can do his surgery. They didn't even want to go up to him and check their father out. So if he keeps refusing to get the surgery done, Allah Alam if he'll be with us in a few weeks or not. So our sister Dua, she was living in the center of Gaza, then sought refuge in Rafah, which is the south of Gaza, got airstrike with 21 of her family members, lost every single one of them except 3 that came out. From amongst them, her husband, her daughter, she was pregnant at the time, also had a miscarriage. You don't even know how to react to these stories when you hear them, and she says it so casually. 21 of my family members gone. I was pregnant, miscarriage, lost my husband. lost my daughter. Very, very casual. They're looking you dead in the eye, straight, no emotions, and you almost don't know how to react. Look, the most important thing in the end, she said, Alhamdulillah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not burden the soul with more than it can bear. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. But look how strong these people are. Do you think I can take this test? You can take this test? Probably not, Allah. I thought it was only one daughter. She told me 2 daughters. She had one in her actual arm, suffocating, telling her, Mama, I want to breathe, I can't breathe. And she said she died in her arms. The other one died burned alive, and then she had a miscarriage. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease their pain and suffering, bro. All we could do is give them a little breathing space. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, من نفس عموم من كربة نفس الله عنه كربة من كربة يوم القيامة. He says, فرج and نفس. We can't faraj, we can't alleviate all these pains, but we can just give them some breathing space. So bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we're going to do her surgery. She's going to be prepared maybe in the next 10-15 minutes, and she's going to do full hip replacement bi'idhnillah ta'ala, and she's going to be able to walk. She's kind of afraid of the surgery because it's a big surgery, but we told her, look, we've used the surgery many times. But the Rabi' 1 month ago has done a surgery, and now he's walking and he's good to go. And the surgery has very skillful hands, so don't worry, I showed everything. But subhanAllah, the more you do these cases, the more you get surprised. The crazier the stories, these stories you can't even fathom them from your imagination.
اللهم اشفها يا ربنا، اللهم وأرح قلبها وقلب والدتها، اللهم وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين، اللهم واجعل أولادها وأولادنا فرطا لنا، اللهم واجمعنا وإياهم جميعا في جناتك النعيم.
Bounce real quick to get the money. This is just gonna go to the doctor and pay him off for the surgery.
This is exactly what we used for the hip replacement surgery. Ceramic pieces are the best. This is another special case we're going to look after. He needs to get some wounds changed and healed up.
You know, they were saying this is probably one of the worst cases today. I told them I don't really want to talk about it too much because they're going to change my strapping. They're actually thinking that it's a gunshot, and I told them, you know what, I might look like a driller, but take it easy. What is that? Legit, the worst pain I've ever experienced.
Alhamdulillah, successful surgery for our sister Dua. We just cleared her bill, and now we're on to the next case.
السلام عليكم السلام عليكم. نسيبوك تيسير راحت فيها تيسير. وين؟
Free hot sausages in the back of a tuk-tuk on the 35-degree day in Cairo. Let's go. انت شويتني من صح.
أهلا وسهلا.
أحسن من الأول.
Oh, that's insane. Allahumma barik, Allahumma barik, Allahumma barik, Allahumma barik. We're visiting 2 orphan children. The father died due to an air shock, and the mother was taken out so she can do treatment for open heart surgery, and she died in the operation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on her. We're gonna move from this place to another place. We're gonna furnish that completely. It's not gonna have furniture. Also, the girls, when they came from Gaza, they had nothing. They came with the clothes on their back, and they still have the same clothes. They didn't change. So what we're gonna also do is take them to the shops and let them pick out whatever outfits they want. We're also gonna look after their education in terms of their necessities. They need tablets, their internet as well.
بدي أقول لكم أنا شيء، أنا مثلكم توفى ابني كان عمره 16 سنة، وأخي كمان كانوا عم يركبوا على سكوتر تبعت الثلج، ضربت بالحيط قدامي أنا وأبي كان معي يعني، وابني توفى قدامي أنا كنت معه، وأخي بعد ساعتين. فأنا عم لكم القصة هيدي ما منشان تزعلوا علي أنا، لا، أنا عم لكم القصة منشان أرجيك إنه أنا متفهم شعوركم. إن شاء الله حيكون مستقبل الله بيهون عليكم. أنا بالبداية أول 2 سنين كان صعب جدا علي، وأولادي بناتي يشتاقوا لأخوهن كتير. زعلت زعل شديد، بس ما تركت الله سبحانه وتعالى. خلص عرفت إنه هذا قدر الله وما شاء فعل. الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول: والذين آمنوا واتبعتهم ذريتهم بإيمان. أنتم مؤمنين والله لا؟ فإذا شفت كيف؟ فأنتم تبعتوا ذريتهم بإيمان. شو الله سبحانه وتعالى بيقول لكم؟ ألحقنا بهم ذريتهم. يعني الله بيرجع بيجمعكم. اللهم اغفر لهما، اللهم ارفع درجتهما، اللهم واحشرهما مع الصالحين. اللهم وأنزل السكينة والصبر على قلوبهما.
هيا جمعية قامت ترينا جهودا حققت في الناشئين، جهود سطرت لبناء جيل له مستقبل في العالمين، فتغرس في نفوسهم غراسا تعد لنا شبابا صالحين، يقوم على بنائهم رجال يؤدون الأمانة مخلصين. غراس الجيل يا صرحا تجلى، غراس أيا ثمار الباذلين، غراس تقدمي نحو المعالي.
Turkish kahwa, essential, sada, double. Coffee beans are up to here, but and then you just have like this much coffee. But تصبرك في دماغك سطرة تكييفه. I look like an addict right now, but I'm not.
He does, yeah.
I'm not an addict. I'm not addicted to coffee. I can cut it off whenever I want. That's a lie I tell myself every day. اللهم صل على محمد.